2, 1. Hello and welcome. Are we live yet? Are we going? We're going. Hello. Welcome to another SEO and AEO secrets with your SEO zaddy. Can I call myself that? Josh Baczynski, that'd be me. I've been doing tech IT work since I was a teenager for over 30 years. And I have been doing SEO for, if you round up, 30 years. In the 97, 98, I got into it. And things are now transitioning to AEO, and so I'm going to talk to you today about all those kinds of things. And so you're in the finest place. So settle in, get yourself a coffee or a mocha something, or put it in a protein shake and make it look gross. It's a protein shake. Apologies. And, you know, whether your camera is askew or not, you can watch the show and learn the SEO, AEO secrets. I have some stuff I want to share with you today, and if I get anybody joining, I'm an hour late, so probably people are confused as to where the hell I am or was. So, and I've been on for a while, so there's been major shenanigans afoot, but there's hope on the horizon. There is light on the horizon. Some people I know are building some great tools that I will be able to bring to you. And I will be a enthusiastic adopter of them for the show. And I will, of course, review them all and tell you how well they're doing. So anyway, so today's topic, a couple more housekeeping things out of the way. First off, am I broadcasting to YouTube correctly? Let's see here. Let me see. Sometimes I don't. I can hear myself and everything. Yay. Okay, great. I am broadcasting to YouTube correctly. So if you know anybody who wants to learn about SEO or AEO, if you know anyone who's having trouble ranking in Google, if you know anybody who needs to be found everywhere, that's kind of my new motto, my new catchphrase, be found everywhere. It's not only my own, it's there's a number of industry professionals who are starting to really promote not just thinking of ranking in Google alone, but now it's a new interesting challenge. It's a new interesting future where you could be found everywhere. And so that is our new motto going forward, or at least I'm adopting the same motto as these folks. That's kind of the new catchphrase, and I'll explain a little bit more about what that means and why in a little bit. Make sure to like and subscribe, hammer the like, subscribe button, punch the monkey, kick the goat, whatever you need to do to, whatever little steps you need to go through to make sure you're told when I go live, please do so. And again, I answer any SEO or AEO questions that I can in the time that I have. So if you have any SEO or AEO questions, by all means ask. If you want to be in the Zoom call to ask private questions, either during the show or I stop the recording and I answer more candidly SEO and AEO questions, give out a little bit more secrets after the show. If you want to be eligible to be on the show, no problem. Just email me at joshbaczynski@gmail.com. Hey, you know what? I could even, hey, where's the thing? I could even, how do I change my, I don't even know. My name or something. View. Speaker. Something. How do I change name? Change the host's name? I don't even know how to do that. Okay, well, the email is, you see my name down there. It's JOSH, B as in Bob, ACHY as in YouTube, N as in Nancy Pelosi, SKI at gmail.com. Email me and say, hey, I want to be joined to your newsletter, and I'll put you on my Long Live SEO newsletter, and we will see you out on the show. Okay, so today, for those who do read my newsletter, I've resurrected it, revived it, sending it out, so it should be in your mailbox. If it's not, email me, and I'll make sure to get you back on the list. Some people had to be removed for reasons that I cannot get into. But the vast majority of you are from my personal private emailing list of my SEO goodies over the years. And I sent out an email newsletter, and basically the title was "The Search Funnel is Dead." And that's the title for today's show. Why? Why is the search funnel dead? The search funnel is dead because people, it's 2025. Like I hate to give the Justin Trudeau answer from 2015 when he was asked, why are you doing all these, they didn't use the word, damn it, why are you doing all these woke things? He says, because it's 2015. Why is the search funnel dead? Because it's 2025. Let me explain that a bit better, as Justin probably should have at that time. Because there's Gen X's like me, I'm a Gen Xer, and baby boomers, which are even more gray than me, even would be more gray if it wasn't for hair dye. And we still have trust in Google. We still think it's 2005, and we still type something in Google. I don't know why I'm saying we, because I don't fit into this. I'm about to tell you what I fit into in a second. Non-tech adopters, non-tech people, skewing older, they will go right into Google. They'll do a search. They'll find what they want. They might read a bit more. They might click back and go back. There may be a retargeting process, but basically they move through that V, sales search funnel, right? This is not the V going under the belt, folks. This is the sales search funnel. I'll just pretend like I have that. There's actually a pot belly in the way, but underneath all the fat is a lot of muscle, I assure you. But the sales search funnel, like this, they might retarget a little bit in there and go back and forth, but eventually they get down to the sharp edge of the spear and they make a purchase. That's the search, convert, click, right? The search, find it, convert, click, kind of straight linear path. And there's got some loop-de-doos in the linear for retargeting if they're higher up in the sales funnel. Fully admit that. That search funnel is going by the wayside, right? People who skew tech, people who skew new technology, and people who skew younger, so the younger Gen X's and maybe the millennials and now the Gen Z and Gen Alpha, they hardly use Google. Like they do, don't get me wrong, they use Google a lot, but it is by no means the only place they check. Now everyone is very, very suspicious. I've checked the stats. These are scientific stats I got from consensus.app. If you're not using consensus.app, you should. It's your access. You could have a university degree or be like you do. I did an MA and I was doing a PhD. I had done a year of PhD. I'm on sabbatical now. A very long, permanent sabbatical in which I will never go back. But don't tell York University in Toronto, but I'm on sabbatical. Officially. Actually, I think it's been over 10 years. I think I've been kicked out. I think I've been drummed out. I don't think you could say you're on sabbatical anymore. But that's what I'm going to say. I'm on sabbatical. I could re-register. I've already been accepted. But what the F was I talking about? Oh, yeah, right. But one of the nice things I liked about having an MA and I had academic credentials was I could log into university databases and I could search peer-reviewed academic journal articles. There's Google databases of all these peer-reviewed academic journal articles that do not get released to the public. They're kind of in the ivory tower of science. And it was very nice to be able to get access to these for anything I wanted, anything from law to psychology, anything from health, medicine to astrophysics, right? Anything you want. Plus a whole bunch of philosophy and English and languages and things like that if you're interested in that kind of stuff. And it's quite nice. Consensus.app gives you the same thing. You can be like you're in the ivory tower too. You can go to consensus.app and it is an AI-based search engine that will summarize and read out for you and make in plain spoken English. It will explain the scientific findings of actual scientists, peer-reviewed academic journal articles, the creme de la creme, the creme de la creme. Sorry, as I say, the creme de la creme. You too can read it. So this is where I found all these stats I'm about to give you. If you want to know the exact numbers, I put them in the newsletter. I don't have it in front of me. I'm not going to go dig it out, but I remember the gist. I'm going to tell you. Okay. So yeah, there's a divide. There's this divide between Gen Xers and older and who don't skew tech. And then some of the younger who don't skew tech would pull into this maybe. And then some of the older, like me, who would fit in that demo, but skew tech, would get pulled into the younger. We're checking the TikTok, we're checking the Instagram, we're searching online, we're searching Reddit. A lot of Reddit trust, a lot of Reddit searching. About, hey guys, have you heard of this? Do you think this is any good? Blah, 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 blah. Yelp, Quora, all those kinds of things. And that's what I'm talking about. You need to be found everywhere, right? Because the search funnel is kind of dying or going by the wayside. It's getting, on this side, it's getting eaten up by the AI overview anyway, which is pulling information from this younger sampling of data. The AI overview pulls information. The fan, the search fan, people are calling it now. Whenever an LLM like AI Mode or Gemini or ChatGPT, the only ones you need to worry about right now that are getting any traffic at all that are appreciable, but all the ones work like this too. Perplexity, Claude work like this as well. They'll do a search. They'll infer a search from what you've asked, and then we'll fan it out to like anywhere from like 1 to a dozen searches, right? And then they will pull all that information in, and it kind of follows the sales search funnel. Google for a long time has had these hidden questions, the secret questions, secret, where you type in Kitchener, Granite Bay, And it'll also search how much does it cost, who is reputable in this industry, what are the pros and cons, what are the pitfalls we should watch out for. That is all internally query interpreted by Google, and now Google's making that explicit when they show you what they do for the AI mode, or they show you what they do for the AI overview, and pull in that kind of information as well. So the enterprising SEO, AEO there is thinking, okay, I need to think about that information and pull it in some way. Definitely true. There's on-page and on-site factors you need to consider there, and off-page factors you need to consider there. Everyone who knows how to read between the lines knows what I'm talking about. If you don't, email me. I'd be happy to explain. Tastes really good. Looks terrible on camera, but tastes really good. Yeah. So that's the whole philosophy of be found everywhere, is you need to be found everywhere, right? For a number of reasons. One, older generations are getting this all pulled in from these other sites because that's what the LLMs are using. ChatGPT will fan out to do a whole bunch of searches like this. Then they use something called RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation. So the generation of the token completions that the LLM does, the transformer encoder decoder, it encodes the mathematics of grammar and then decodes it to give you content. This is generally what they say. It's autocomplete on steroids, right? I don't need these things. No one's talking to me. The angels are talking to me. The angels. Sometimes they kind of are. Is it crazy I hear voices in my head? I don't know. Okay, anyway. The retrieval augmented generation that they search, the LLMs do, pull in all this information. It comes from the token stack, and then they pull in this information, and it's just added to the prompt, so to speak, right? And so you get all this information, all this kind of disparate information that they think might be important. They do a chain of thought ideation. Ideating is when it's thinking to itself and it's pretending like it's thinking. They make it pretending it's thinking, kind of a deal. And this is close to how you make it self-aware. This is similar to what I did for Cassandra, my self-aware AI prototype, which I made years ago. Look it up. I did. I was the first one to have a self-aware prototype, or so I claim. And I did. You can check the demo. I put a demo out on this channel. They pull in all that kind of information. They're not doing exactly the same thing I did, but they're doing something similar, much more task-oriented. And that's why it'll ultimately fail and not be very smart. If you want something to be smart, you got to give it smarts. You can't just make it do things. But anyway, I'm not going to give them secrets of how to make $1 trillion. I still might remake Cassandra. I'm thinking about remaking Cassandra. Okay, so they pull in that retrieval augmented generation by making a fan of searches, and then you get all that information back. So either way, no matter who the searcher is, if they're one of these older, skewed older, Google is in the loop, but AI mode is giving them, AI overview is giving the information, or AI mode is giving the information, or even Google itself for its traditional ranking systems would not eschew, there's another word of the day, Google's traditional search ranking algorithms would not eschew all the signals you're seeing over here of being found everywhere. Having mentions on Reddit, having mentions on Quora, whether they have links or not, having all that entity vector, all that reference rank from all these other big sites talking about you, having a proper GMB, or GBP they call it now, I'm old, as we've determined, being mentioned in all those places, and having that dearth of information, not trying to be Wikipedia. I saw this recently in an audit that I did, that people are still making posts like, what is an apple? An apple is this. And you want to sell like a certain kind of apple, and they're starting like, what is a sprocket? And they're moving down on through a directory structure of trying to be Wikipedia. That didn't work, and that didn't help this site. And so I had to tell them in the audit to turf all that content. Yeah, but there is a wealth of information you need, but it needs to be hyper-focused on the query interpretation that these answer engines are going to do. Google et al. Google, that's Latin, et al. But I'm using all the fancy words today. Google and others, including ChatGPT and Google. Those are really the only two places I care about right now. Google has 90% of the search share, and you have Gemini, and you have AI mode, and you have AI overview in that. And then ChatGPT has 0.5% of all internet traffic. 0.5%. Now you might be like, who cares about 0.5%? That's hundreds of millions of searches a month. 0.5% is a tremendous amount of searches. And if you skew young, you can, and people in my mentorship group, SEO, AEO University, get sales off of ChatGPT. Not a lot, but they do, right? So it's just another place. If you've done all your SEO and you're just twiddling your thumbs, you're like, okay, we have 1,000 pages, Josh, and I've been working here 10 years, and it didn't take that long. And you used to have time-saving tools, and hopefully other people will create them and have them again. So I'm done. What do I do now? Well, optimize for ChatGPT, optimize for YouTube, do a podcast circuit. All these other things here that the youngins, as we call them, the youngins are going to be searching personally. They're going to check your TikTok out. They're going to check your Instagram. The first thing they do when they learn about you is go to your Instagram and see who you are and what you're about and what you stand for. Very interesting behavior. And they will make purchase decisions based off of this. The stats I found in Consensus show, these marketing studies show. So that's why you got to be found everywhere, because no matter who your demographic is, everywhere is being taken into account for the search sale, the search sale funnel process, which includes the answer engine process. It's all just SEO, right? They're still searching. I don't know why they need to change it. I guess because people didn't know how to do SEO anymore and they want to destroy the industry and give Google their biggest payoff ever. Google has made the most money they've ever made ever in a quarter. Last quarter was 100 billion in revenue, not profit, revenue. But still, it's the most they've ever made in a quarter. Why? Because they killed SEO. SEO killed the radio star. No, AEO killed the SEO star. Yeah, everyone was like, AEO is the new thing. No, it's not. No, it's fucking not. Even when they did it, no one was even using it. No one was even using it. It's still SEO. If you don't rank highly in search engines, you will not be pulled in the fan of searches. You will not get RAG, and you won't be pulled into the answers. So it's still SEO, you fucking morons. Tell them that Josh Ed, SEO Zaddy, said, it's still fucking SEO, you fucking morons. Boy, Josh, don't mince words. Tell us how you really feel, Josh. That's how I really feel. It must be the protein in the coffee. Okay, so that's why I'm talking about be found everywhere. You got to be found everywhere. This is the new catchphrase you need to keep in mind. Be found everywhere. It's a new philosophy of SEO that I'm taking into account. It's not just laser focusing on Google, although Google is still the vast majority of your plan and should be the vast majority of your plan. I'm also developing a new app that will help you get better conversions on Google Ads CPC. So Google Ads will send you traffic, but they don't convert. So I'm making an AI that's going to use science to determine with a 10-point scientific study, 10 separate metrics it's going to track to give you a very accurate guesstimate of the possible CVR, conversion rate you're going to get on any particular query. You're bidding on whatever, Reg sneakers, Nike sneakers. I'll tell you with the likelihood that's going to convert. If you tell me your margins on that, I'll tell you if you'll make any money, or how many clicks you need to make money, and how much money you will make. So I'm building that app out as well. That's going to be coming out, and it should be very useful to people, because I was sick and tired of the fact that Google doesn't have a conversion estimator in their tool. And why would they? They want you to bid aggressively and lasciviously. They want you to, is that the word? I think that's the word. They want you to bid ubiquitously across the board, right? They want you to try bidding this keyword, spending money, giving them money to try when they know it's not going to convert, but they're going to send it to you anyway. And they say, conversions are not our problem. Well, fuck you, Google. Conversions are your problem. That's just bad business, quite frankly, a bunch of grifters. Google is a bunch of grifters. That's what they are. Google stands for grifter. Google grift. Grift Google. Grift. I'm trying to make some kind of funny name out of it. I can't. I just sounded like I was having a seizure. Google. Apologies. Oh, seizure over. Woo! The angels were talking through me again. Something was talking through me. So that's it, guys. You got to be found everywhere. That's what you need to do. You want to try to be found everywhere. You need to take all these extra websites into account. Now, there's special ways to post there, special things you need to do. Email me at josh.baczynski@gmail.com. I'd love to help you out. I am doing SEO consulting. I'm still taking people into SEO AEO University, and I'm consulting on a number of tools. This ads one that I'm talking about. There's other ones I'm not consulting on at all, but I know are coming, and I might have given a suggestion here or there, but quite frankly, I might have advised them, but I'm not officially connected to them in any way. But other than I'm going to be using them because it's going to be an awesome tool. So guys, that's what's going on. Be found everywhere. It's what you want to do. It's what you need to consider no matter where you find yourself, wherever your demo is of who you're trying to sell to. That's definitely what you need to do. If you're just running a strictly informational site, unless you have some kind of gimmick where the users have to come to your website, like you have a chatbot, you have a calculator, you have a coupon code, something where they need to come to your site and Google can't just steal that and put that in the AEO overview, you better have that kind of information site if you're doing information, because the information life cycle is dead. The information age is over. This is now the AI age, where it eats our information and no human ever reads it. Very soon, AI assistants are going to read AI output, and the AI is going to negotiate on prices and be making purchases on your behalf. That's in 5 years or so, right? Right now, the AI is eating all the information and giving it to people who barely read it and go, yeah, sure, fine. So stop doing it. Stop informing the world for free. Every page you make needs to be tailored to an EMQ that makes you money. And hopefully someone makes a tool soon to help you find the best way to do that. All right, guys, so I'll leave it there. You need to be found everywhere. Keep in mind, be found everywhere is the new catchphrase. If you have any SEO questions at all, fire away. I don't mind answering a 5-minute SEO question. Again, my email is right down there on the left side, joshbachynski@gmail.com.